I did a fashion shoot for the Face magazine. I think it was pretty much my first fashion shoot. Um, and it was they called it Mosh, and basically we recreated a mosh pit by getting loads of kids into a room. We didn't hire them on the way they looked. Basically, I went out to lots of different clubs where they have these mosh pits, flyered everyone and anyone who was of a certain age. Do you want to come down to this shoot on the 11th of February? Please be ready to wear our clothes. That's all we ask of you, and dance. And we got it sponsored by a beer company, and we'll supply free beer. So we had, I don't know, 70 kids turn up to this venue, and we had a massive table full of clothes supplied by people like Stussy, Adidas, all the kind of street labels, sporty stuff. And we just went, right, there's the clothes, help yourself. And they just went threw it all on. And we had a band as well, so we got this band to play. And I was sort of getting my camera gear ready, and me and my assistant were going, oh my God, what if they don't dance? Because I didn't really want to start saying, do this, do that. I just wanted to get this kind of mosh feeling, recreate it. Anyway, the band just went like this with the drumstick, doom, doom, and this just big wave of kids with like loads of colours flashing around on all these clothes just went, ooh, this big surge up to the stage, and going, and I was like, hey! And so we got this like 10-page fashion spread in the Face, and people were writing in going, this isn't a fashion spread, this is documentary. And I was like, yes! Because it would finally manage to take pictures, for somebody in a commercial way, where people didn't actually know that. I mean, I didn't feel like I was conning anyone. It was just the idea that you kind of got through the system and you got the kind of images that you wanted to look at, but you'd done it in a platform which wasn't a gallery. I couldn't have got into a gallery. I couldn't talk my way into a gallery at that point, So that was it, really. That was my art. It was me having a go at being an artist, but I didn't realise at the time. When I was about 32, I was hired to do a French Vogue editorial, and it quickly followed that I got Italian Vogue editorials as well. And I think once you kind of hit that platform, your success is sealed in a way, because those are the kind of in the fashion world, at least, those are the kind of magazines that advertisers take very seriously, and they think, right, if they can work for a Condé Nast title, then they can shoot my Armani campaign or my Versace, or whatever. So as a fashion photographer, the general aim is to get into one of those magazines. It still is. I remember at the time not being that impressed, though, because I felt that the Face magazine was the best magazine in the world, and I was already working for it, and I was already doing exactly what I wanted to do. So when the Vogues kind of came knocking, I remember thinking, flicking through them and going, but it's not as cool as the Face. But at the same time, I had people going, you have to do this, this will take you on to the next level now, and if you can kind of get your vision through, then it will be important. And I realised that if I was very strong about it, which I was with American Vogue, especially at the beginning, which is probably the hardest one to crack, that if you did something really good for American Vogue, which is probably the most commercial of all of them, and full of constraints, then so many more people would see that and see that something different was being pushed. So I think once the Vogue started happening, that's when my career escalated, went up a few notches, my day rate went up, and I was sort of in a position to kind of call the shots, really. When I was a kid, I used to go to Blackpool and we used to throw chips to seagulls, and they used to catch them, and then some people would be brave enough to go like that and come down and get them. So I just wanted to get this lovely moment when I was doing a fashion shoot for the Face of a girl, having this delight where she's feeding the seagulls in the air, and hope to catch it all in midair with the wings out and everything, because I was using flash. And I just got so lucky. I got this one shot where the girls got the chip up in the air and the seagull came down. 7 bags of chips later, by the way. It wasn't one chip. It was like another bag and another bag. So I just got really lucky. I got this one shot and it just went ballistic. My career, the phone did not stop ringing. Everyone wanted that kind of, feeling in the pictures. And I think that's when because she had a nice expensive coat on as well, so the editors of the Vogues were like, oh, this has got everything in it. It ticks all the boxes. Beautiful model. She's, there's something human about her, and the atmosphere and the magicalness of this wonderful seagull, very well lit and frozen, and this expensive coat. And I just think that's what kind of made people think, oh yeah, this person could do serious advertising.